Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So yes, well, I'm back. It's time for an update vlog. And as I said in my last one, um, last Tuesday was my birthday, and yep, I had a really good time. So, yep, had a good birthday. Um, basically, I stayed over at my mum's the night before, and was up quite early on the Tuesday morning, my birthday morning, and I then got up, opened a few presents. I'll show you most of what I got in just a moment. And then my mum had to go to work for a few hours, so I stayed at my mum's house and just watched a few films on streaming services. And then we got up and then went to the town of Corby in the afternoon, went and had a look round, and then went to the cinema because mum hadn't seen it and she wanted to. I'd already seen it, but it was the only thing sort of that we both thought would be nice to watch together. We watched Mufasa, The Lion King. Yeah, I say I'd already seen it, but Mum's seen it. I know that it hasn't had generally very good reviews, and I can see why, because I say, I didn't mind it. I thought it was okay, and you know, one reason why I particularly wanted to see it was because one thing is I don't mind the 2019 Lion King remake. I thought it was good. I mean, I have such nostalgia for the original Disney classic Lion King, the 2D animated film, because it probably was the first film. I'm 95% sure that that was the first movie that I'd seen on the big screen was the original Lion King. But yeah, so I did quite enjoy the 2019 Lion King. So I know that a lot of people don't like it, but because it didn't look natural, it looked very CGI and was quite and did look quite emotionless. But I didn't mind it. I thought it was quite good, and for me, I'd always wanted to see the backstory of sort of Mufasa and Scar and stuff. And I knew when I'd read and heard something about about Scar, sorry, being originally named Taka, and just a brief spoiler, it does contain and the idea and the plot behind them is that they weren't actually biological brothers. But yeah, so now I've seen that twice. Of course, and the other thing I went to see recently was Sonic 3, which I think I've already talked about. I thought that was really good. So yeah, and then went out in the evening, and then it's been nearly a week. Say tomorrow is Tuesday again. So life is very much back to normal. So yeah, it's my 35th birthday. Say being 35, it doesn't feel that different to being 25. Yeah. Everyone I meet saying that I don't look my age, I look younger, which I suppose is a nice compliment. Other things I've got done is I've sorted out my hotel arrangements for TF Nation this year, and this year I will be staying not at the Metropole Hilton, but at the Moxie, which is the hotel next to it. So I managed to get a room there. I think some others, some others in my particular group that I hang about with are also staying there. I haven't stayed there yet, but we'll see what it's like. So that's another thing I got done. And when the tickets go on sale, I will be picking mine up, and they should be going on sale next week. I understand. Okay, yes. So alright, well, I suppose I will now do a haul of what I got picked up, mostly what I got for my birthday and a couple of things I picked up. So the first thing is, I bought this with some of my birthday money that my mum graciously gave me, this Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Nintendo Switch. I knew that's something I wanted to get, so I bought this from Argos on my birthday, and I got it in the $39.99 special offer. Okay, another game that I got my mum to order for me. This PS5 game. It's Sandland. It's a new release. It's a Bandai Namco game, and I've had a go on it, and it is really, really good. It's really fun. You basically, you're killing creatures like dinosaurs, and your character that has your typical sort of anime sort of character, going about the desert and looking for treasure and fighting various monsters like dinosaurs and all these fantasy sand type creatures. It's really fun, and you can unlock all these vehicles and weapons. Next is. This is a Switch game I picked up nearly 2 weeks ago. It's been out for a while, but I've been waiting to get it at a decent price because it's still a very popular title, and that's Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And I've played through most of this. I've got to play through the finals 5 levels on the story mode, I think. Then I'll have finished it. So I really do like Kirby. I'm a big Nintendo fan, and I love my Switch. And yes, I've seen all the announcements and stuff about the Switch 2. I know that we know it's going to be released this year. I'm not going to rush to get one. I know I probably will get one eventually, but I want to see what the early performance status is like before I do. Before investing in one. But I know I probably will get one eventually. So yeah, this is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. So I now have the 3 main Kirby games for the Switch. This one. This is the last game. I picked this up for a tenner that my aunt gave me along with her present. My aunt and uncle gave me along with a present in CEX in Corby when we went. I haven't actually played on this one yet. I haven't had the chance. It's called Gungrave Core, and it's a Prime Matter game. I think it's by the same company. I think it's similar to Doom. So I do quite like Doom. So yeah, I'll be going on this. This is another shooting aliens, and I think what this is another alien shooting and mutants, killing quite violent monsters, and it's quite gory. So Gungrave Gore, so that looks very good. So I'll probably have a go on that a bit later. So now, as I said, I did see Sonic 3, and I realised I'd never actually picked up, I'd never physically bought Sonic the Hedgehog 2, so I ordered this Blu-ray, and I got it for less than £6 on eBay from quite a good seller. The only problem with it was it was slightly delayed in getting to me. But it came last week, so I did. And I say now I have both Sonic 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, and of course I will be getting number 3. Okay, and now this is what this plush here, this Shadow the Hedgehog plush. This was what I asked my aunt for, and I'm really happy with it. So now I have I got the Sonic and Knuckles for Christmas, and then because of the mix up with getting a Knuckles rather than the Tails, I bought myself a Tails after Christmas, and now I have a Shadow. And then this is a couple of purchases here that arrived just today, and this was a Crash Bandicoot plush that I ordered. So I had a Crash Bandicoot plush that I got from Florida when I was little. I bought at Universal Studios. But say Crash Bandicoot was the first game I ever played on my PlayStation, first game I had, and it's just one of my all-time, and I still love to play it today. So it's good to have this little nice plush of some merchandise. Yeah, him with his finger gesture. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, and there's this other thing. This last thing I've got here. I've been recently watching all the Jaws films again, and if you remember that I got that lovely Jaws plush for Christmas from my aunt and uncle, which I love. It's now in my room. What I got here, this is the Jaws 2 Blu-ray. Now, as you can see, this is actually the German Jaws 2 Blu-ray release, but it's the only one I could find at a decent price. I got it for in total for about £11.50, including postage. But I've already watched it. I watched it today, and it's all in the original English audio and everything. I think it's got the same features that the DVD has on it. So yeah. Okay, there is one other thing I bought in. Here it is. Yeah, this was from my sister and her boyfriend Josh. This is a Power Rangers Red Ranger. As you can see, it's a rubber duck, and it's been in my bathroom. I'm not going to have it in the bath. I just have it on the shelf for display. I really love it. You can see, the mouthpiece is the duck beak, and he's got the power sword. Yeah. I really, really like this. So you can get some other ones. I know I could see on the box a green one and a yellow one. I don't know if they do a full set of the original 6 or 7 if you include the White Ranger. But yeah, I really, really like that. That's really good. I say Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And who as a kid didn't have a rubber duck? So yeah. And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was other than Disney, was my first thing I was really into as a kid. So yeah. Okay, well that's all the purchases and things I got for my birthday, so I'm very pleased. Things so far are going well. I mean we're nearly at the end of January already. I can't believe it. And I've started going back to my volunteering at the museum again, and I'm still on my digital arts course. So I'll be going to that tomorrow morning. I think that's so I say thank you all for your continued support, and hopefully I'll be back to catch up with you soon, and say thanks to those of you out there who wished me a happy birthday, because some of you did. So thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to do that. I really appreciate it. Okay, well thanks all for watching. You're all totally awesome, and I will see you soon. Bye.